Welcome back, guys. I am DC, your host of Barside Jive Live, and today is Thursday, January 30, 2020. Man, we're just moving right through this year. We are happy that you guys chose to hang out with here tonight with us for this Thursday night show at the very cool Vocal Media Studios in North Dallas, Texas. This show happens at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for all you people not in Central Standard Time every freaking Thursday, and we feature some of the very best singer-songwriters in the U.S. of A. By the way, you can now download my shows on Apple iTunes, iHeart, Spotify, Stitcher, Twitch, Spreaker, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, and Deezer. And who comes up with all these fucking names? In fact, if you happen to be listening to me as a podcast, you can view the show right now, and I mean right now, by going to vocalnow.com and then click the Barside Jive image at the top of the app or your browser. And you can always watch this show live on my Facebook page or YouTube. I mean, that's like right now. Also, all of my content on demand you can see by going to youtube.com Barside Jive Live. Barside Jive is sponsored by the Zoo. How about we try that again? All my How about we try that again? My show is sponsored by
the Zoo.
On Vocal.
It does. It's the right button. It always works when it's the right button. You gotta be careful about pushing those buttons. Don't want to push the wrong one. Anyway, the Zoo is the world's best rock and can be streamed 24/7, 365 at vocalnow.com. And remember, vocal is misspelled with a K intentionally. That's right, Brad. Zoo Freaks get classic rock, deep cuts, B-sides, last track, stuff you're never going to hear it on FM stations. Plus, the big thing here is you can avoid all those back-to-back commercials. Yay. Tonight, I have Bethnie Rose in the studio, but first... My rock music segment is brought to you by Old Grapevine Cigar and Tobacco Shop, located in historic downtown Grapevine, Texas, not far from here. Tonight, their featured cigar is the new limited edition collectible Trump 2020 Victory Cigar. This cigar has a Connecticut shade wrapper, Dominican binder, and fillers from Brazil, Nicaragua, and Dominican Republic. So go see Kenny, Tom, or Dana at Old Grapevine Cigar and Tobacco for all your smoking needs. Now, for you Democrats out there, they don't have a cigar for you guys yet because you haven't chosen a final candidate. But when you do, I'm sure there will be one, and we'll feature it right here on Barside Jive. We won't leave you out. Now, let's talk some rock and roll news. The 2020 Grammys, bitches. That's right. Classic rock had only a very small presence, at the 2020 Grammys, despite a bunch of releases this past year. In fact, the genre was entirely shut out of the award show's major categories. That's right. I can count them on like one freaking hand. Just watch. Alternate rock group Vampire Weekend, nominated for Album of the Year, represented the lone possible exception. More than that, almost all of the rock categories were relegated to the pre-televised portion of the awards, so fans could have easily missed, and they did, some of their favorite artists' victories. So here are the notable rock wins from this year's ceremony, in case you didn't know. First, a career-spanning compilation album appropriately titled Chris Cornell took home the Grammy Award for Best Recording Package. The release featured artwork from Joe Spix, Barry Ament, and Pearl Jam bassist Jeff Ament, who collaborated with Cornell in the band Temple of the Dog, among other projects. Before his death, Cornell won 2 Grammy Awards as part of Soundgarden: Best Metal Performance for Spoon Man and Best Hard Rock Performance for Black Hole Sun. The singer posthumously received the Best Rock Performance Grammy in 2019 for his solo song, When Bad Does Good. Tool, this is number 2. Tool added some icing on the cake following the success of their 2019 LP Fear Inoculum with a victory of the awards. They scored Best Metal Performance honors for the song Seven Impest. I know. It's spelled with a 7, but I had to say it. But it's actually pronounced Tempest. Drummer Danny Carey accepted on behalf of the band. Wow. Kind of renews my faith in humankind to know there's long attention spans out there that can listen to a 12-minute song. He joked while alluding to the winning track's length. Carey also paid tribute to Neil Peart during the acceptance speech, referring to the late Rush drummer as a drum god and good friend. Number 3. Yep. Number 3. The first Grammy nomination of Elvis Costello's career came in 1979 when the rocker was up for Best New Artist, an award he lost to A Taste of Honey. 20 years later, Costello finally scored his first win, taking home Best Pop Collaboration with vocals for I Still Have That Other Girl, his duet with Burt Bacharach. Okay. Yeah. It took another 21 years, but Costello finally earned his second Grammy, this time in the Best Traditional Pop Vocal category. The rocker, along with his band, The Imposters, earned the hardware for 2018's Look Now LP. Number 4. Woodstock Back to the Garden. The definitive 50th anniversary archive won the Grammy for Best Boxed or Special Limited Edition Package. I still can't get over Woodstock's 50th anniversary was last year. Wow. The release celebrated the 50th anniversary of the legendary festival and assembled a staggering amount of live material recorded from the event. The full box set included 38 discs, if you wanted to know that detail, filled with performance audio as well as bonus material like stage announcements. Okay.
That's got
For the real fan.
I know, for the real fan out there. And number five, Gary Clark Jr., and I do love Gary Clark, love the blues, offered a passionate take on This Land, backed by The Roots, on a night that saw the song claim trophies for Best Rock Song and Best Rock Performance. Clark earlier earned a Grammy for Best Contemporary Blues Album for the studio album of the same name. He was also nominated for Best Music Video, which went to Lil Nas X, yeah, and Billy Ray Cyrus, Old Town Road. Okay. Clark's only other Grammy came in 2013 when he took home the Best Traditional R&B Performance trophy for Please Come Home. So now you heard Aerosmith was actually at the Grammys, right? I know you heard this. Well, following a busy week those guys had, which included the filing and rejection of a lawsuit from longtime original drummer Joey Kramer, Aerosmith took the stage at the Grammy Awards Sunday night, delivering a high energy but oftentimes disjointed performance. Yeah, that's what they said.
Was it because the drummer wasn't there?
No. Outside of that, the Rock and Roll Hall of Famers began their set with Living on the Edge, the song which earned them a Grammy at the 36th edition of the awards in 1994. Halfway into the song, frontman Steven Tyler made his way into the crowd, at one point grabbing rapper Lizzo to join him on the track's chorus. Why? Okay. From there, the legendary rockers launched into a pioneering collaboration of Walk This Way. I love that. It's not my favorite. Sweet Emotion will be my favorite, but I like Walk This Way. Complete with appearance by rap icons Run DMC. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
You can't let Grandpa off on his own because he'll forget where he is.
Yeah, rock and roll. Rock and roll. Though both groups were empathetic in their deliveries, the performance briefly seemed to go off the tracks due to sound problems, though it paled in comparison to previous Grammy issues. Aerosmith were honored at the 2020 Music Cares. They were Person of the Year. the nonprofit organization incorporated under the umbrella of the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences, annually honors artists who have made a lasting impact in both music and charitable works. So, rock fans, we have been reduced. That's right. We have been reduced to celebrating nominations. Here they are. Please refrain from all the eye rolls until I have announced all of the nominees. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper won the Grammy for A Star is Born. It was a great movie. In the Best Compilation Soundtrack for Visual Media category over Taron Egerton in the Elton John-themed Rocket Man.
Yeah.
The Cranberries, and I love me some Cranberries, were nominated for Best Rock Album, which was won by Cage the Elephant. Tom York of Radiohead was a finalist for Best Alternative Music Album, which went to Vampire Weekend. For Best Song Written for Visual Media, won by A Star is Born. And for Best Balked or Special Limited Edition Package, Woodstock. David Crosby's Remember My Name lost the Best Music Film Award to none other than Beyonce. York was also nominated in this category. Pete Seeger, the Smithsonian Folkways Collection, won Best Historical Album over Woodstock. Dan Auerbach of the Black Keys was nominated for the Producer of the Year, non-classical, an award that went to Phineas for his work with sister Billie Eilish. Tool was also a finalist in the Best Rock category, won by Clark. But if that's not good news to you, I've got some good news. What about that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I'm pretty excited. My candidate won. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's class of 2020, that's right, guys, 2020 is the Doobie Brothers, T-Rex, 9 Inch Nails, Depeche Mode, Whitney Houston, and the Notorious B.I.G. The Doobie Brothers, T-Rex, Houston, and the Notorious B.I.G. made their cut in the first years on the ballot, with the late rapper getting the nod in his first year of eligibility. 9 Inch Nails and Depeche Mode were both on the ballot on 2 previous occasions. I am so happy that T-Rex got inducted.
Yes.
I mean, I love Mark Bolan, and I'm so happy T-Rex got elected. I mean, I voted all the time for them. When the fans could vote, I was voting all the time for T-Rex. And it's not just Get It On. They had a whole catalog of great material. Yeah. I mean, Get It On was the one they played on the radio. It was a great song, but they had a lot of material, a lot of good stuff. But guys, listen, really. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I love Whitney Houston. Pop, soul, gospel, R&B, but not Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. No. And Notorious B.I.G., hip-hop, gangster rap, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, really? That just don't equate. But you know what? I'll stop there. I'm going to be nice because I have no control over it. And I'm going to wrap my rock news for this Thursday. If you like my rock news music, then Tuesday and Thursday, 7:30 p.m. are the place to go. My news is short, to the point, no fluff, no PC, and it's all about rock and roll, except if we're talking about the Grammys or the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's not anymore. But we still pushing the classic rock. Plus, for the dudes, I always try to include some pictures, like the one of Aerosmith I showed earlier, so you guys can relate. If you like rock and roll history, then turn on and tune in to my daily dose of rock music by simply checking out my Facebook page, facebook.com, Barside Jive Live, or follow me on Twitter at Barside Jive. All right, guys, I've got a special segment here for you. Let me cue it up, and we'll fire away. I can find it.
Whiskey, dust off the bottle, 'cause it's time to break out the good stuff. It's worth the price you pay. Line 'em up and let's take a shot. We got some drinking to do. Yeah, you know what'll hit the spot. Boy, you're my kind of fool.
guys, it is Bree, your Tipsy Gypsy, coming to you live from Key West, Florida for the Mile Zero Music Festival. I am obviously not in studio this week, but don't worry, we still want you guys making awesome cocktails. So we went on a little field trip to the Stockyards to Now City Hall Saloon, where my boy Fabian is going to teach you how to make some awesome cocktails. Hope you enjoy this episode of Barside Jive.
That's all I heard with the lawnmower.
We are going to finish with what has become probably one of the most popular cocktails. It is called the Tiki God of Winter. It is comprised of lots of fun ingredients. Oftentimes people aren't a fan of rum, and people who are a fan of rum, this is a great way to do it. When you think of tiki cocktails, historically they go back all the way, arguably, to when the United States acquired Hawaii and the Samoas, when it acquired these territories as well. So you're talking about 1911, you're talking about 1920, all these other times. Pearl Harbor was really, during that time period of World War II, is when those tiki drinks really started coming into fruition and popularity, at least to my understanding. Of course, they were around long before that as well. You're thinking about these punchy, fruity, type of really summery type of drinks, but I realized they don't have to be that. Tiki drinks can also be something that you experience in the fall. How do we do that? Well, excuse me, you got that edited, right?
We can edit that out.
Yeah. So, it doesn't have to be that, but it can be. You get your rum base, and you get all these other flavor profiles that kind of get you a very savory and refreshing flavor profile, but you can also add things in there, that lots of different spirits and lots of different plants and vegetables that are available to you can add to kind of mellow that out, give you that earthy, give you that fall type of winter flavor profile. So what did we do? Well, we made something called pumpkin seed orgeat. Orgeat is something that's really popular as far as like tiki drinks are concerned, or just lots of different drinks in general. What is it specifically? There's lots of different ways of making it. Really popular way of making it is usually with pistachios or cashews or almonds. Really, almonds is where you're going to do it. An orgeat is really made from a peanut, a legume, or a seed from usually a vegetable. And what we did is we make our orgeat from pumpkin seeds. Incorporates a little bit of tiki bitters, a little bit of brandy, some orange blossom water, brown sugar. Really comes through. You're going to get that texture and that aroma and that flavor with the pumpkin seeds really, really nicely. Brings you kind of into a fall experience as far as the tiki drink is concerned. So let's start building this Tiki God of Winter. Of course, you got to start with your tiki mug. And if you get this tiki mug, if you get this drink, you can only get it here in Now City Hall, of course. So, what do we start with? We're going to start with 3/4 ounces of our in-house made pumpkin seed orgeat. That's going to be followed 2 dashes of peach bitters, 4 dashes of Angostura bitters, 4 dashes of orange bitters, and last but not least, 4 dashes of rhubarb bitters. We're going to add half an ounce of simple syrup, 3/4 ounces of in-house made lavender syrup, half an ounce of lime juice, then we're going to grab 1 full ounce pineapple juice. Unfortunately, we don't get this stuff fresh, but Dole will do the job. Here's my 3/4 ounce, and finish it with my 1/4 ounce. Perfect. 1 full ounce of pineapple juice. That is then added with our Pierre Ferrand half ounce dry curacao. Let's top this off right here. This is the good stuff. Really recommend it whenever you're using it for something. Maybe trading out the triple sec that you have or the orange liqueur for this dry curacao. 1 ounce plantation 3-star rum, followed by 1.5 ounces of plantation special extra dry rum. Really love this stuff. You have it. Add ice. Seal the lid. Shake. Just real quick, just to get it cold. We're going to dump it into the glass. So this is called a dirty pour. You get your ginger beer. Pour it in. Just a little bit, maybe about an ounce, ounce and a half. Put a few ice cubes on it because this is where the fun happens. What we did is we take a lemon and we cut it in half. Then we pull the flesh out, all the meat from inside. That way it sort of serves as a boat. Now you have a boat here. You have Frenton dish leaves that we've already wrapped and prepped. We'll take these right here. Get those back so that they stay fresh. We're just going to express this around the rim of the glass so that the aroma really makes its way out of the mint. One more time. Place it right behind the lemon, just so that it's nice and prime. Perfect. Then we're going to use the final touch. 1/2 ounce of plantation OFTD. This is their old-fashioned, traditional, foolproof, completely overproof rum. 69%. Just put a 1/2 ounce in that little boat we created. We have our powdered cinnamon, which is not right next to me, which I will grab in a second. There it is. All right, found it. Get that in editing too. So we have our powdered cinnamon. Once we grab our powdered cinnamon, we have our torch right here. We're going to get a little straw off to the side. Make sure that sits in. Perfect. Get that lit. Now you have that lit. Just for a little extra. There it is. Get that cinnamon touch at the top. There it is. Tiki God of Winter. And then now City Hall Saloon. And just give that a nice little fall over. Pour it into the glass. And there you have it. Cheers. My name is Fabian Raphael. I'm the beverage director over at Now City Hall Saloon. It's been an absolute pleasure. You can find me on Insta at proper_bartender, and of course Tipsy Gypsy. And always a pleasure doing these with Barside Jive Live for you here in Texas. Woo-hoo!
Okay, my live music showcase is sponsored by Hip and Hippie. Hip and Hippie is a planet-loving company known for its high-quality, earth-friendly, 100% recyclable candle line and natural body care products. It's no wonder eco-supporting people love Hip and Hippie. hipandhippie.com. My guest today is Bethnie Rose.
That's it.
Bethnie Rose, yeah. Bethnie is a singer-songwriter from a foreign country called Oklahoma.
You still have me.
Yeah. Who blends passionate lyrics with an acoustic rock vibe, mixing in a little folk and soul. Writing her first song at 7 years old and learning to play the acoustic guitar at 13, she had early influences of Stevie Ray Vaughan, Bonnie Raitt, the Doobie Brothers, and later added Dave Matthews Band to the list. Well, and Big Wreck, and Coheed and Cambria, I guess. A 90s alternative rock metal band from New York. Her desire as a musician is to express the vast emotions of the heart and hopefully provoking the emotions of all the listeners. Her first album was a 5-song EP of original music that was released June 7th of 2019. It's available on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and Google. She's currently working on new music with her band based right here in Dallas, Texas, and they are looking forward to opportunities coming their way in 2020. So let's welcome Bethnie and company to Barside Jive Live. How's it going?
Thank you.
How are you guys doing?
Awesome. Yeah.
Doing
Thanks for
well.
having us. Yeah.
Sure. How was the drive?
Oh, it's a drive. But we drive everywhere. I'm in the far southeast corner, so you have to drive. We have no choice.
Right. Are you far, you said southeast corner?
Yeah, so we're
Okay.
about hour from Texas, hour from Arkansas.
Yeah. Okay, so I got to ask. So Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah.
A 90 alternative band from rock metal, right?
Yeah, it's like prog rock.
Yeah, from New York. So how did this band get on your list of influencers? Because I had never even heard of them until
Yeah, they actually have a big fan base, but they're also kind of unknown. We were talking about that earlier. They, some of their albums were more, what is the word I'm looking for? It's like where it was like, help me out, Andrew. Where they were telling a story. It was like a theme album or whatever, concept album.
Yeah.
So some of their lyrics are definitely more of like storytelling. Like I guess the lead singer wrote like a section of comic books and and they did music for it, like based on that idea. So lyrically, I'm a lyric person, so I can't always get behind the lyrics of everything because it's kind of more of a cheesy story to me. But musically, these guys are legit musicians.
Yeah. I listened to some of their stuff, and they're good. I just had never heard of them, and so I was like, wonder how she found them.
Yeah. So I'm really big into metal and prog rock and all that. I like rock and roll; it's my favorite genre. So even though I'm probably not near as heavy at all as any of that, but yeah, it was cool. Like I really dig their. I just like that they put so many styles together when they're doing it, but they still sound true. That's a big thing for me. And I feel the same way about Big Wreck. I'm a huge Big Wreck fan.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know them, I guess being from Canada, but they're the same way. If you listen to like their first album that came out in, I guess, like 95, like you could hear their progression, but they still sound just that original like heart that they have. So I'm into that.
Very cool. Yeah. Very cool. Now, tell me who's in your band now, this new band. Tell me, I want to know who's in it.
Yeah. So it's me. That's the main thing you need to know.
Yeah, wow. we let her join. We talked about it.
I had to try out.
Yeah,
and
we
it
had
worked.
a committee.
Yeah.
No, I obviously do vocals and acoustic guitar. So, and this is Andrew Luthwaite.
Hey, Andrew.
He is a Dallas native. He's actually from Mansfield, but
he's out in the country.
Yeah.
But she doesn't hold that against me, so we're.
I do actually all the time. It's sad.
Still out there?
No, Cowbell's gone.
No, it's gone. Yeah,
it's fancy now.
Whataburger's still there, but Cowbell.
Cowbell's
a high school.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh goodness. Yeah. Anyway, he plays for another band called Dark Avenue. He played in Alter Flesh and lots of really cool bands around Dallas. He's been doing it a while. Went to the Institute of Music in California.
Cool.
Institute, that's the one.
Did some things. Yeah, I don't know the names of these places.
He
could have been lying to me for all I know.
Way too fancy.
He was actually on the street corner playing when I found him, so this all may be made up. But and then I have Andrew Peterson, who plays with South FM, which is a big deal in Dallas, and he's my drummer. He's awesome. He's awesome. In case he watches this, he's awesome. Yeah,
He is
because I'm only
awesome.
paying him in cookies right now. So this is
Oh, really?
just make-
Cookies?
yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Girl
homemade
Scout?
though.
Did you bring some?
No, they're homemade
No,
peanut
I
butter.
told you I would bring
Uh-huh.
you waffles, but you just
Waffles?
You know, he
You
totally.
did not tell me.
I got the text messages, sir, on my phone.
I love waffles.
It wasn't good enough for him. I'll tell you, Brad. It wasn't.
Oh my gosh, waffles.
He turned it down. And then I have my husband, Brent Rose. He plays bass for me.
In
and
your band?
Yeah. So he's been a musician his entire life, pretty much like me. And so I asked him to play for me because I'm definitely really super comfortable. Obviously, I hope you're comfortable with your spouse. That's kind of the point, maybe. I don't know.
I don't
We
actually
are.
have a spouse,
I
but
don't know. So, yeah.
it's about gone. Yeah,
That is a sad.
It's just water,
sad
though,
day.
isn't it? You're
Yeah.
just like doing it for show.
it wasn't water. Brad actually brought his little gift. Not the flask, but the
Yeah.
contents.
Oh,
But now the flask is yours too.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my God, I have to have sex with you later. Because this is like huge. And sorry.
Yes, it is.
so I didn't have to go that big. Then I
So-
could have just got something small.
When does your buddy give you a flask full of tequila?
Oh,
I win
There you
big
go.
time,
you
right?
have a good friend.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Now I gotta have a
Besties.
refill, but yeah. So who else? Your husband's in
That's
the
it.
band. He didn't
Yeah.
come.
No, he's taking care of the goats and the kids. Goats and the
Poor-
kids.
What's his name? Bert.
They
Kids and
are. They
kids.
are
Brent.
from
Brent.
Oklahoma.
Poor
Brent
Brent.
Rose,
Poor
yeah.
Brent.
I know.
Brent, you can come next time, buddy. We'll hang out.
And bring waffles.
Bring waffles. We'll be friends for life.
Waffles
Yeah.
and tequila.
So, but you're like a 4-piece band, right?
Yeah. I mean, I would take more. This is just where we're at. You know, I like in the fashion of Doobie Brothers, one of my influences. You know, I would
And
have a
they
20
just
piece if I
got
could.
inducted.
Why did it take so long? It's
Why
ridiculous.
doesn't
Just
him? Look
now.
at T-Rex.
Yeah.
Mark Bowen's been dead for like, I don't know, 30 years or
It
something. And
stinks.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been dead a long time. I
Did
don't-
Rush just get in last year or something?
It hadn't been
last
long.
Year, the year before.
Yeah.
I don't get
It's
it.
crazy.
I don't get it
Yeah.
either. But I don't get why they open it up to
It's
all
like,
that other.
It's like figure skating. They're saying it's sport. It's not a sport.
Yeah.
Gymnastics is not a sport.
Yeah.
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 What he
right,
said.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how about we show everybody what you guys got?
Sure.
Oh, that's what we want to do first. You want to let's just play one. I got something queued up here. Can't let.
Yeah.
do
It's
it.
off of my EP that came out in June. So, I don't know. Hope everybody likes it.
What's it about?
It's about
Stalker.
jealousy, desperation, probably liking someone too much.
Oh.
It's-
Yeah.
I tell everyone it's about a fave, pizza, whatever.
Yeah.
We all have addictions. just move on.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
just can't let, right?
Yeah.
Can't let here.
You'll feel
by
it once it
Bethnie
starts. You'll be like,
Rose.
this resonates with me.
Okay. Here we go, right here on Barside Jive Live.
Your hand slipped out of mine. I watched you run. And I watched you run. I watched you run. And I was left standing still with the door open. The door open. Oh. The door open. And my eyes run by love. I thought we were secure. I knew we were secure. I knew we were secure. But even now I don't hesitate. No, I am sure. And I am still sure. I am still sure that this jealousy drives you home. I can't let you, I can't let you go. And I can't let you, I can't let. Hope fades, the light flickers, I'm at the gate.
but some things you can't separate. You can't separate, oh, you can't separate. Because this jealousy drives you home, and I can't let you, I can't let you go. I can't let you, I can't let you go. And I'll take the rope, hide and free until you are found. Until you are found. Until you are found. And I'll focus your gaze, get your ear out, make a sound. I can't make a sound, no, I can't make a sound. Because this jealousy drives you home. I can't let you, I can't let you go. I can't let you, I can't let.
You are back on Barside Jive Live with Bethnie Rose and Andrew, and great tune
Thank
there.
you.
Yeah, Bethnie. And so, like, you came up with this complicated name for the band. I just can't get over how difficult that is. Bethnie Rose, right?
Bethnie
tough,
Rose, 2
yeah.
syllables. Yeah.
Right, right. It's really a difficult name for a band. I just got to ask you, how difficult was it to come up with that?
Well, you know,
A lot of tacos.
I looked
a
at
lot
my
of
birth
contemplation.
certificate and I put it together. Yeah.
Yeah, because, maybe it should have been like Brent Rose.
Right. Well, hey. This isn't the old days.
Sorry, Brent, I tried to help you out, buddy. I know you're at home taking care of the kids, so I was trying to give you a little help there. Tell us how this band, this project actually got born.
Well, I've sang and played, my whole life, as
Right.
you said. So,
As you said.
as I said, yeah, because you read
As
what
you
I
said.
said. No, you came up with that. It's all from your heart.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, we briefly met,
Right.
and I just assumed all that.
True.
And I wrote it real. I did change a little of the grammar.
But probably needed
It had that Oklahoma spin to it, so I had to like straighten it out a little bit. Put
Yeah,
some
Texas
put
knows
some
better.
Texas in it.
Yeah. That's why I'm here.
No, I love
teach
Oklahoma.
Me.
Some of my favorite artists are in Oklahoma.
Yeah, they have a lot of good music.
And now
you know.
you're on the list of one of my favorite artists from Oklahoma.
I didn't even
Yeah.
have to give you very much at all.
No, you didn't. Did you give me
No.
anything at all?
I did. It's over there.
Oh, yeah, I got gifts. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot about my goodie bag. I've
Yeah,
got
see? There's no waffles
got
in
the
there,
goodie
but
bag. Let's see. What do I got in here? Oh my gosh, I got a tee. And I love wearing my
Yay,
tees.
yay,
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, I love this. This is
so it'll go with
awesome.
anything. It's just black
is
and white.
awesome. Look
Cool
at that.
logo. Also, nice
Very
tattoo.
cool.
If you consider doing that, I'll appreciate
I
it.
know. Yeah, put your band on my
Hashtag
arm.
me
Yeah, that'd be
when you
awesome.
do.
I do love that, the rose. No, that's really cool.
Oh, thank you.
And she's got some other things. Oh, I think there's a CD in here. It's like
If you still use those, I
like
don't know.
Christmas
It's
CDs.
just- yeah.
Well, heck yeah, I do.
You might get a frosty
Yeah.
windshield this
Look at
this winter.
This
So
is this is very cool. This is very cool. This is Bethnie Rose CD.
you can buy those.
Yeah, you can buy them. How much?
I don't know, like $5.99.
I don't remember.
Something.
What's all this other stuff?
It's not
in there?
much. Oh, some stickers.
Stickers. I love stickers.
Yeah, not like My Little Pony ones, like with my logo.
I love it. Hey, speaking of stickers, I got a gift for you guys here.
Woo.
There's you Barside Jive
Oh,
sticker.
sweet.
There's one for you,
Oh,
Andrew.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you
Awesome,
guys
thank you.
so much.
Oh, to finish answering your question.
Oh yeah,
Because
back,
we got
back
sidetracked.
to why we're here.
Yeah, right. Goodies. That's why.
Yeah.
It's QVC.
Yeah.
No, I've always written songs, and I always just sang them at home. Like, I didn't really do much with them.
Right.
And I think a couple of years ago, for me, actually, we had adopted our 3 kids all at the same time because we're mentally insane.
Right.
So we adopted 3 kids in like 2014, and I think like during that process of me realizing, I'm not getting any younger. I won't tell how old I am, but I just realized, I'm pushing my kids to be authentic and to know who they are, and I better do the same thing with myself. So I stepped down and started doing open mics. First time ever. I was terrified and like a grandmother in the whole place because everybody was like super young.
Right.
So I did that for 3 years, but I loved it. I loved playing live. It was really hard. My songs are super personal. All of them are very emotional for me. So singing them live it's like being naked on the stage. I mean, you're just throwing it out there. Everybody's just having a good time and you're just putting it all out there. So
Right.
As an artist, it wasn't easy, but I realized then, I made the CD. I'm not really a recording artist. Nowadays, a lot of people are just recording artists. They just have the gear in their house and they push
Right.
buttons.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I have no
right.
idea. I'm not tech savvy at all. So I'm not even sure how all this is working right now. It's confusing me.
Well,
but
we don't know if it is
my
working.
husband will explain to me at home.
We always wonder, right, Jay?
You're not sure how it's working either.
Right, Jay? We always wonder.
But so I'm not really a recording artist. I really just love playing live. And I met this guy. I was watching. He happened to come to Fort Smith, Arkansas, which is near where I'm at, where I was doing
Yeah.
open mics. And so we had a funny way where we met, I guess. His band was playing, and I was really digging it. And I was standing in front of him, and we both like did the mutual eye meeting, like, you're cool, I'm cool, this is cool music,
We're all
and
cool here.
there were these 2 little ladies that were really short. I mean,
were
they were
short.
really short girls. Like, they were like almost midget. But they had a little bit to drink, and they seemed
Almost
they seemed to
AMs.
like me, yeah. And so the next thing I know, I'm just like being completely danced on by these 2
She
little
is
things.
the pole for their pole dance.
Yeah,
all
it
of a
was
sudden.
awkward.
Oh,
It
wow.
was- and he watched the whole thing and enjoyed it while playing music,
Oh,
and
I'm
not that
dying
kind of
laughing.
enjoyment.
I'm up
Just
there
kind
on
of
stage
like
looking down.
I was
watching the
looking at
whole
like,
thing.
do
It's
something,
great.
throw your
It was
guitar
great.
at him. Like, I'm just like, yeah. But little Dolly and Dolly was having a good time, and yeah. So afterwards, I found him, and we just started visiting, and then I forced him to be my guitarist, and
Wow.
I actually took his
yeah.
phone and made him add me, and I'll hustle.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, there's
yeah.
been threats of locking me in a shed. I don't know. It gets scary sometimes.
Yeah,
so
that
I
once.
decided to
Well,
agree
hey,
to it.
Keep
brother, it is
bringing it up.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're in Fort Smith, so you got freaking Arkansas
nowhere to go.
influence
Exactly.
added
What
to
is-
the Oklahoma
Exactly,
shit. It could really
exactly.
get nasty.
I wanted to keep my freedom, so I said yes.
He's
Yeah.
still scared today. He's not being coerced
Yeah.
to do anything, are you?
Yeah.
No,
Say it in the
she is
camera.
not
Always walk-
coercing me.
Always walk around backwards. is
Yeah.
what
So
I
and
say.
so then he hooked me up with the rest of the band, and our goal is really just to. I really love Dallas. When I started playing open mics here, I just like, I don't know. I think it's really cool here. I think
It's happening.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
there's just such an eclectic vibe of music. So
There is.
I'm hoping to get up in it as well and play
Yeah.
live. So
Cool. I'm
yeah,
sure there's
if
a
they'll
place
have
for
me,
you.
I'm
Well,
sure
it's going to happen February 10th.
I think the
I'll be
Denny's
playing live.
up toward Carrollton has some things going on. So
The Denny's.
Denny's.
I'll take
I don't think
whatever.
Denny's has live music, but they have waffles.
Oh, that's
Well,
why they
they're
ran
about
me out
to.
that
It's
night.
out in the parking lot,
that's-
but
that
it's going to be
explains
there.
a lot.
Oh, wow. Wow. Let me ask you a question. If you could go open for, let's say, open a show for any artist that you could choose, who would it be?
Don't make fun of me, but Big Wreck.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I really like that.
I wouldn't make fun of you.
Yeah, I was 16 when their album came out, and 16's a weird age. It's like
Oh, yeah, you'll do
that
anything
makes
at
and breaks
16.
you what you hear then. Thank God it was a good band and wasn't like
Right.
I mean, you know,
Right.
there was a little bit of Vanilla Ice in there, but just
You know
Little
what? I'm ready for another song.
let's do it.
You want to do something live?
Yeah, I'd
Sure,
love to.
sure.
Okay. What are we going to do? Oh,
Just make sure you click that.
wait, let's do
voiceover.
Useless.
You want to?
Yeah, you want to
Okay,
do Useless?
Yeah. Am I doing?
Are y'all
one or-
prepared?
Am I doing one or two?
Well, I don't know. Let's do this and we'll see what happens. we stay fluid around here.
As fluid as what's in your flask, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
You can hashtag that as Bethnie Rose.
Yeah.
fall off the table. Someone pick me up. Ready? Are we good?
Yeah, go.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
ready if you
Hey,
are.
guys. Yeah, they're going right now.
These words keep falling short, while my mouth keeps opening more, until my heart falls flat on the floor right there in front of you, like it always does. My will is crumbling, I can't move. I keep stumbling over what I did to you. Just when I think I've nothing left to lose, I go and waste it on some other ones. You were always much too high for me, while I'm stuck here lying in the dark. Am I that useless to you? Am I that useless to you? And then now, well, don't you stay? And then now, well, don't I can't change. I ran until I bleed, search the earth to fill this need, hold you over so I could feed my pain so well. Yeah, I know it's wrong. I ran until it hurts. You know some of it, but it gets worse. And I would have told you it all at first, but before we started, I know you're gone. You were always much too high for me, while I'm stuck here lying in the dark. Am I that useless to you? 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 And then now, hold on, just stay. And then now, hold on, I can't change. Oh, then now, hold on, just stay. And then now, hold on, I can't change. I can't change. I can't change. Oh, am I that useless to you? Am I that useless to you?
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you very
That was awesome. 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 Tell the audience how they can reach out to you, how they can contact you, follow your schedule.
Yes, it is Bethnie Rose, Bethnie. Thanks, Mom. ROSE, like the flower. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, the Twitter. If you know what's going on there, I don't. So just send me a private
do
message
it.
and we'll learn about it. And my music's on Spotify, Amazon, Google, Deezer. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Everything. It's like I'm on all the stuff. I've Googled my own name. I'm out there. So
Yeah.
look for the Red Mohawk. If you don't spell it NIE, then I won't say that. But anyway, look me up. Yeah, you can find me on all the stuff. Private message me, friend me. I'm easy to get along with.
And she will be
Telegram.
in Denton, February the 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be at LSA's open mic as a special guest with my band.
Oh,
It's
cool.
A little more acoustic-y, but it's at 8:30 on February 10th. So if you want to get a
send
taste.
me a reminder. I drive up.
You will drive up, DC.
Yeah, we'll see. Send me a reminder.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll
She'll
see
have
ya.
pancakes.
Okay, cool. Waffles.
Waffles. Those two.
All right,
Both.
guys. Hey, I just want to thank you guys
Yeah,
for
sure.
coming down and doing this. It's been a great having. Love your music.
Thank you so much.
Keep
Thank
it up.
you.
Keep it up. I want to thank Jay and Jimmy, our production team, for the hard work they do behind the
Thank
scenes to make
you.
these shows possible. Guys, we are about out of here. I want to thank you again for hanging out with us this evening. We appreciate your support of what we are doing here and hope that you'll share us with your friends, family, your followers. I want to say that this episode is dedicated to the memory of Kobe Bryant. Recent loss. It was devastating for all of us, whether you're a sports fan or not. And we just want to lift his family up in prayer. And until next time, be kind to one another. Keep it real. Keep on rocking. You got one more. You want to play real quick?
Sure, yeah.
Go.
Do. Thank you, guys. Please don't take it slow, 'cause I have places to go, but I'd rather let you catch me. And believe in me when I say I'm uncovered, and there's a truth buried out inside me that only you can find. All these empty moments were not wasted. So much things I thought that mattered disappeared. With your touch, eyes that burn, with a violent act out to get me, I can see there's no point in running down. I can't win and you can't lose with me somehow. Now there's no point in me running now. Take these ragged souls, 'cause it's got something deep in it that only you can face. And I've bugging myself enough before, but this time I'm tied to you. I am yours, and your hands grasp and hold even when they're not moving, taking what they will, binding me, consuming. I've been in the dark, knowing you were coming. You get what you want. There's no point in running down. I can't win and you can't lose with me somehow. There's no point in me running now. Your hands grasp and pull even when they're not moving, taking what they will, binding me, consuming. I've been in the dark, knowing you were coming. You get what
what you want. There's no point in me running on the edge that I tried to dive away from you. Let me in the deep before I could even come to my last resort. And my best constraint, my heart is in to find there's no point in running. Now, I can't win and you can't lose with me somehow. Now, no point in me running. There's no point in me running now. There's no point in me running. You see what I know. You come when I want. There's no point in me running now. You see what I know. You come when I want. There's no point in me running now. Please don't take it slow. I have places to go, but I'd rather let you catch me.
Have mercy.
BarsideJiveLive.com. That's BarsideJiveLive.com.